ready, go live. Hey folks, how you doing? And a very warm welcome back. Where am I? No, I'm not at the Hilton Garden Inn, look. I'm only 8 feet off the ground, or 10 feet, or however high it is. We're on, at the moment, 09 left. And the reason for that is because Jilly sent me a message saying, don't rush, don't rush. Sad. Because they're switching operations to 7 operations. So they're going to be coming in on this runway, straight across here. So we're going to catch the last 10 minutes of arrivals on 09, literally. That's what Heathrow are saying. And we'll get some departures going out of 09 right as well. So last 10 minutes of 09 operations into 2 7s. Okay, have you got that? Stand that. Right, let's just see. It's good. It's a good experiment, isn't it, to see what they're like landing. So it's a long way down there. Let you see. Look at all that EA. He's cool, blimey. Let's have a look at this one, shall we? So, yeah, a bit of a crosswind, sort of like a northwesterly, isn't it now? Kind of like what we had the other day, isn't it? Yeah, but there was an easterly twist to it, Jimmy. Westerly twist, sorry. Easterly. Westerly? Or, yeah, westerly. From the west. Blimey, it's impossible to see the bleeding runway, look. That's nuts, isn't it? So, worry ye not, folks. We're going to be getting 2 7 right arrivals coming up. I'll tell you what, this would look good in the wet though, Jilly. Hey! 09 arrivals in the wet. We'll have some of that. Tell you what I'm going to do very quickly. Stand by, folks. Very quickly do this. Tell me if there's a big one going out of, if there's anything big going out of 09 right. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, stand by. Just going to straighten my head up. Literally. Wait a minute. Micro balance. Okay, we've got 380 coming out. This is going to be good for windy, wet arrivals. Yeah! Leopoldo Pinzon. What a beautiful day in London. Oh, just the way it is in Bogota. Let's just catch that, shall we? Yeah, that's AI, mate. That's AI, innit? That's AI. They've written that using AI. Congratulations, you dirty. Yeah, that's heat on the runway, ladies and gentlemen. That's not water on the runway. It's not landing in a lake. Although I kind of wish it was. It's seriously aquaplaning, wouldn't they? Eric, BA 380 lining up. 09 right. Oh, he can't start his car. Sounds like the old oh God, don't come and ask me for a jump start. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. People in America have started watching the show earlier this morning, gone to bed, woken up, and we're back on again. Or we're still up, really. I'm guessing we're still here, if you know what I mean. It's a puppet! Yes, it's a mirage, I tell you. The palm trees, can you see the lake in the middle there? Ooh. Okay, after the tap, due south. Here we go, folks. Got a little bit of hay fevery type. Is this a westbound 380 GP? It's a westbound 380, yeah. Oh, RTO on the 380. I knew we should have waited down there. Oh, RTO. Well, would have seen it, yeah, but it would have just. I don't. Sometimes these RTOs, they're not very lively, if for want of a word. They're more sort of like, you know, they sometimes they don't even power up. They just roll along and then come off the runway because they're not ready. There may be a problem with one of the passengers. It may be not mechanically related. Well, they've got 3 minutes left. They should have done it. Yeah, it's still got aircraft arriving on the northern. Mark Barr's been watching since 6:30 this morning. Fair play. For L&M on the east coast of the United States, and caught about half an hour of part 2. Now I've had breakfast and I'm settled in for the duration. Brilliant. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. Hope everybody's well. This is my final show before going on my golfing trip, and then I will be back this time next week, folks. So you're only going to miss one show, but we've just done a bit more for you today. Because we love you. There it is. See if we can see the undercarriage. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's a very clever sort of like, it's not a noticeable. This should make it. Oh, this poor sod can't start his car, mate. Keep me posted on that 380 GP. Oh, really? Sounds like they're trying to start the Millennium Falcon over there. Go on, son, you can do it. Yeah, he's done it. He knows his car. What's that, GP? What's that? Who's that? Who's that up there? What's that up there? Go get it. Oh. Okay, slow down, son. That's KLM, isn't it? That's KLM. Skip up to somewhere, I know that. What do you say, boys? So there we go, runway inspection happening now in the direction of operations. Fly SSC, any news on the Qatar Amiri? Interesting. So it didn't go after all that. CPR. Kensington, Chelsea, Fulham, Barnes, Kew, Brentford and Hounslow will be the arrivals. Twickenham as well. Twickenham, Kew Gardens, of course, that is. Twickenham Stadium, 27 right arrivals. You will see Twickenham Stadium. Is that? I think that's actually. I think 27 left arrivals is Twickenham Stadium to your left. I think. Oh, Diane 78. That was KLM's Orange Pride. Thank you, Diane. Awesome. Michael White, public holiday here in Thailand tomorrow. No work means more Big Jet TV. Well, you might have to watch some old ones back, Michael, because I won't be here. But it's always good. So a lot of people, it's interesting the emails that we get. People not binge watching, but watching Big Jet TV in order of shows. Somebody said the other day they just caught up as far as, where was it, Gilly? Do you remember? I know it's a big one to ask, but someone wrote in, didn't they? I'm just up to so and so on the shows, catching up. We had to be there. Interesting to see Emirates 777 parked up down there. Not Anchorage, that was it, yeah. Okay, visual on 27 right now. First in. Thank you, Sarah Louise, Orange Pied, Herbert. Thank you, Paul Skilling. Good afternoon, Andy P. Sanjeev, beautiful A380 climb and banking turn, A350. I think you'll find that was a 787. Sanjeev, but we all easily make mistakes. Not mistakes, but idents, you know. Look at her turning, man. Look at the turn on the Orange Pride. Unless maybe, of course, I'm miles behind on the comments and it was a 350. And in that case, Sanjeev, I completely apologise. Brian Henry, Orange Pride. Oh, Paul Skilling, Qatar did depart. He saw it departing. There we go. Okay. And Craig B, saving me going to Flight Radar 24. He's looking. First in, SAS 320, no doubt a Neo. I just do wish they had have kept their orange engine cowls with SAS. Steph, yes, Twickenham better seen on 27 left landings from the left side of the plane. Yeah. So it looks a bit tatty, doesn't it, the stadium, because they've got BA up the top of it. They're being sponsored by BA, but it looks very tattered and all, you know, the paint's peeling and all that. Bit like half their aircraft, really. I'll get me coat. Only joking, BA. We love you, man. We love you. Big Hal Pan, good afternoon to you. Steve Best, watching Anchorage in sequence 2. Steve Best, fantastic. Deborah Mallinson. Squopy. Jilly, make the most of the piece, you deserve it, Deborah saying. Well, yeah. Cats and stuff. Cats. No. Piece from Saturn. Hey? What's that? Maggie Koala is saying that she'll have to watch a Wednesday show to keep her equilibrium. Well, we might find something to play out, Jelly. Should we maybe play out a members show? Would our first class members mind us playing out a first class overseas show? Or such shows, if you want to, for Wednesday? So you can get your fix, get your midweek fix, if you see what I mean. That would be pretty cool, and then you wouldn't miss me so much, would you? All right, miss me anyway. Is that United, or is that? Here we go. First one in. United. Little bit of a crosswind here. Great shame I missed the Oh, sorry, I got a pull. Sorry. Everybody's just literally thrown up. Sorry about that. Yeah, you see, there's a little bit of a cross there. In fact, look at that. There's hardly anything, mate. Look. He's looking very sad indeed with his big snout. Oh, nobody loves me anymore. I've got nothing to be excited about, so I'm just going to stay here all limp for the afternoon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hello. Okay, stupid boy. Call the men in, will you, Wilson? Very well, sir. Would you mind awfully just falling in, men? Would you mind? As you can see, I'm a bit livelier than I was this morning at 6:30. I'm a bit like that sock, really. No airfield side. Devon Barnes saying Sydney, and you know what, that did come to mind, Sydney. Screaming Emu. What's Screaming Emu? Craig Russell, Anchorage or Honolulu? We haven't been to Honolulu. Oh, God. Pay attention. What's happened to Screaming Emu? Has he had the scream taken out of him? Silent Emu. Oh, he's having surgery, is he? Not cutting your stripes off, are they? I'm here all week. Yeah, we're not going anywhere, folks. Golden Bennett. Listen! Open up your bleeding lugs. Flipping heck. I'm not going, so I'm going over to Spain and we're going to play a video out. See, some people join the stream, Jilly, at all different times, didn't they? You know. So someone might have just joined. Next week, what would you like us to do? That's what they've heard. Oh, Michael K, one of the night time shows from East Midlands. That's a good. Yeah, it might do. Yeah. I think Anchorage. Craig Russell's gifted a membership. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Yes, off to Spain next week, folks. Blimey. Obviously, there's a lot of people who, you know, there's thousands of people we're dealing with here. And so you're all dipping in and out all at the different times and all that. So I have to repeat myself about 4 million times. Yeah, I'm not off to Spain next week for a show, folks. I'm not going to be live next Wednesday. Should we? Can you pin a comment, Gillian? Just explain it all and just say, please read. Maybe please read. Jerry will not be in London next week. Well, no, Jerry will not be around. Oh, where's he going to be? Please read the whole thing. Lisa Bin's first ever Big Jet TV show. It only lasts 10 minutes. Oh, Diane 78, Magnus 747 flying to the north. Is that past, or is it? Yeah, had a Virgin Dreamliner. Oh, it's a little bit balloony out there, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. How long they took to touch the right gear down. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So he must have been sort of like caught in a little bit of a, well, you know. One of them. It was Richard. He flies the Virgin 787, and he said, "Hello, mate. Did you happen to just see your video of today, which was the 31st? Don't suppose you got my Virgin 787 landing at 15:20? What time did we go live? We went live at past, didn't we, Jilly? Was it bang on past, or was it a little bit earlier than that? No. Wednesday. Sunday. What day is it today? No, Sunday's today. Wednesday, sorry. Flipping heck. Oh dear, oh lordy. Friday, that was it. It was a special show, wasn't it? Michael White, I think we're Jerry's handicap sometimes. What's your handicap, Jerry? Yeah, about 8,900. Eh? What's the matter with you? Oh, we all love each other, don't we, eh? We're all very special people. Well, you are to me anyway. Stop laughing, Jilly. Handled that one nicely. Very nice. Flipping watch time to stand. What do you think I'm doing, mate? Time to stand. The thing is, it's not really. I mean, you know, a holiday, it's a golfing retreat, isn't it? It's like, you know, it's competition, 3 days of competition, then I'm back on Friday. They all go out because they're like dogs being let out, being caged up all year with their wives and stuff. So they go mad. You know, they've all got wives and stuff like that, and you know. So as soon as they get out of Spain, it's just we should see half that. You should see half of them on the tee the next morning. Is what I'm saying. You would have thought it'd be easier to beat them, but sometimes they play out their skin, and then you're like, well, maybe I'll go out tonight and get lashed then. But I'm not going to do that because I don't like doing it. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of I don't get drunk. Simple as that. I can't remember the last time I had too many, if you know what I mean. Where was that? There it is. And you know, you just feel terrible the next day. You can't get to sleep, all that dehydration and everything. I have a few beers, have something nice to eat, and off to bed. Now, yeah, see, there's a little bit of drift in there. So yeah, he says we had a very odd bit of wind shear in the flare. Interesting, which we've seen many times. The unmarked. A bit of wind shear in the flare. Now, was that wind shear called, or was it something that they felt? He says, see there, he's got a bit of wind shear in the flare type thing, hasn't he? Or you know, when they go for the flare, it's not, the aircraft doesn't really respond properly as it should, or the way you want it to, should I say. Sort of like, look at this thing. Look at the angle of attack on it, man. He says, we had a very odd bit of wind shear in the flare, which caused an unusual pitch angle, but I managed to nail a nice landing. Hello, mate. What are you doing then? Do you want some bickies? Do some of this? Oh, all right, so. He's literally here to see if there's any food. Funny, isn't it? Cafe, nice. Bosh! Nice. He was like, I'm not having any of that. Wallop. Sam Brown has gifted 5 memberships. Justin H has gifted a membership. Thank you, Justin. These are channel membership gifts. Thank you. Donna21 has gifted 10 Big Jet TV channel memberships. Thank you, guys. Really much appreciated. And we got Sam as well. Thank you very much indeed, folks. We really appreciate it. You know, guys, this is all the whole gifting thing is just you know, people ask for other ways that they can sort of like donate and stuff like that. And the great thing is that for us, the channel, the membership gifting is to us far more appealing. Well, for me anyway. Far more appealing. Well, no, it is for us, isn't it? It's far more appealing than somebody just giving us money. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like bing bong and all that kind of stuff going on. You know, I'm not into it. I just feel that that I don't want to put people under pressure. Like, you know, oh, John's gifted, you know, a paid super chat. I'm talking about, you know, 50 quid. It's like, oh, now the next guy feels a little bit like, oh, I've got to give 100 quid. You know, I gave 100 quid. Well, I'm going to give 85 quid. It's like, no, we don't want any of that. What we, the great way that we do it with the channel membership gifting is that we're giving back into the community. We're investing back into the community with a channel membership. Okay, we receive some payment, but I'd much rather it's a standard payment, you know. Not very much. Once it all plays out. But it's just worth it. Oh. Was that a bit of a power up to get across the line? I don't know if you heard that, folks. I don't know if, I mean, I've heard that the mic does pick up pretty well. Airline photo, they're getting thermal lift on touchdown due to the runway heat convection. Oh, mate, fantastic! I love that. I'm gonna take a screen grab of that, and I'm gonna research it. Thermal. Oh, come on. There we go. Thermal lift, which makes sense. So hot air rising from the hot runway itself. So you go and touch the runway surface, that will probably be 60 degrees, 70 degrees, maybe even more, I don't know. Like, you would not be able to touch it. You probably wouldn't be able to walk across it, I wouldn't have thought. Michael White. It's Pussycat. Look at Michael White's thingamajig, Jilly. Thank you, Michael's gifted 5 memberships. You're very kind indeed. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, everybody who's just a member. You don't feel, just don't feel. We've got the perfect, you know, model at Big Jet TV. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people strive to sort of like be the way we are. But at the end of it, they don't have the community that we've got, and we are so fortunate to have such a fantastic community. That's what really matters to me. You know, I'd rather have a great community and not earn that much money than earn a load of money and have a really crap community. Because I wouldn't enjoy it, you know. Half the reason, well, yeah, literally half the reason the planes bring me out here, but you bring me out here too, don't you? I feel the temperature rising. Is that Screaming Emu? Silent Emu for the moment. Has gifted a channel membership. Thank you. Screaming Emu, one of our resident pilots, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like we might have a couple more resident pilots that joined up earlier today as well. There was what was his name? Yeah, just remember his name, will you, Jilly? Just randomly, please. No, I'm only joking. Seeing that bird of prey, that bop. Look, it's a bop, Jilly. Ah. Yeah. I feel the temperature rising. Into it, and I hooked up more to it. Burning love. Burning love. Ooh, ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Yorkshire Elvis. There goes the 380 that had an RTO. No, was it? Because he's going east, isn't he? Oh, I don't know which. It must be. Jilly, is that the one that had the RTO? Or rejected its takeoff due to runway direction, preferring... Oh, he's still at gate, is he? Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, is it? I don't know. I can't see. It's just... Nice to have some Elvis on the stream. Warren Rodriguez. Alex Hilton. I'm sure you can make paint drying quite exciting, can you? We should try and do that, Jilly. And here we go then, freshly... wait a minute, let's put the paint on first. Yeah. Timothy Armitage has gifted a membership. Thank you, Timothy. That's long. Yeah, look at that. It's just struggling, isn't it? It's a long way down. You want to watch it, fella, because the old Bill will come and move you on. They're pretty strict round here. Sorry?
If they come, we'll move away. Yeah.
All right, mate. You see it much clearer if you go around the corner there, mate. You're looking through 2 rows of... You'll see it... Huh?
There's no parking there.
In that opposite there, where the black things are?
Yeah.
That's closed there. A lot of people park in there, mate. It's just that the police keep an eye on this, and if they see you in here, they'll... And the security teams.
Yeah,
It's up to you, man. Like you say, if they turn up, then go.
You know how to answer, don't worry.
Yeah. Awesome.
You know how to answer them, you know, yeah.
Craig Russell, British Airways 321 Neo from AGP. AGP. I wish people would put the airport names in, because I'm terrible with airport names, folks. AGP. It's got to be. Oh, for God's sake! How does AGP become Malaga? What do you call it, Mal or something like that? Make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? LHR, London Heathrow, LHR, isn't it? You know, Malaga, AL. Okay. Wow, Jane Chapman, super class member, 5 years, 5 months and 22 days. Wow. It's at Will. I don't know if you're watching, mate, but I gave you a shout out earlier on. Thanks for the card, mate. I really appreciate it. 5 years, he hasn't missed a show. It's just... Well, mind you, I have to say, I mean, okay, I watch Coronation Street. Yes, fair enough. But don't have a go at me for doing that. It's just a thing that's sort of like, it's me mum's fault. I do other things as well, you know. Julie, if it wasn't for Big Jet TV, you'd still be watching Neighbours, man. Let's face it. Oh, go on, B. Oh no, that's the other one, isn't it? Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Totally. Okay, so I'm going to say winds are 120. Is that right? Winds are around about 120, or is that right? At what are we talking about? 13. 120 at 13, something like that. You can see that there is a bit of a drift on. Fella, if you stand on the corner there, you can see them coming in.
Oh, is there?
Right here, you've got all the fence in the way and everything. Ooh, 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 I feel my temperature rising. Pardon me. Craig Russell, Avianca 787-8 from Bogota. Don't see a lot of those, do we? Russell Prestwich is brand new. Well, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Can you remember? -8. It's about the only, apart from BA. Yeah, apart from BA, we don't see many -8s, do we? They weren't that popular, were they? I think the -8 is supposed to be the longer range variant. But the -9 has definitely proved itself, hasn't it? Seeing as it does the, funky shot! Oh, just missed the funky shot. Start up. Shh. All quiet for the starter. Oh, split scimitar, thank you. AGP is the reason why it's AGP. Malaga. The P is a nod to Pablo Picasso, Malaga's most famous. Okay, Fair enough. There we go. Now you know. But I'll be honest with you, if someone says there's something coming from AGP next week, I'll be like, Jilly, where was AGP again? What's that? What's that? Who's that? Yeah. What's he said? What did he say? I don't know, David. You just what? I don't know. What noise? You got a bit of David E. Really? Yeah, a bit of wind. Yeah. What's annual leave if you're self-employed? What's annual leave? Were you saying that if you're self-employed you're not entitled to any leave? What are you talking about, mate? Not making itself clear at all. Everyone's entitled to a break, aren't they? 90% of people, all people who work, they get 4 weeks off, don't they? They get 4 weeks paid, don't they? Talking about, mate? What's annual leave when you're self-employed? I don't know. What is annual leave? Is it a joke, David? I apologise if it's a joke. Boom, boom, psh, or something like that. He's going to come up with a big old. Sorry, mate. Nick Fishenden, sure doing a lot of corrections on final. Yeah, this is kind of the same sort of conditions that we had the other day. Not quite as blustery, obviously, but a gentle sort of like north easterly, isn't it? Cargolux 747 over the over Dartford. Thank you. I honestly, people like that who's going to ask questions like that, what is the point? What is the point? What is the point? How often, you know, I've one bleeding week off a year. The rest of it's I'm working, doing all Big Jet TV stuff. You know, I'm missing one show, man. It was a joke? Nah, man, you got to put a laughing face after it, mate. Otherwise, that's just wind-up material, that, isn't it? Put a laughing face. Sorry, mate, if I got a bit antsy on it. If you are going to make a comment like that, folks, obviously put a laughing face after it. Even though, you know, I mean, maybe because, you know, some people don't. Oh, yeah, drilled that one nicely, beautifully done. In these gusts, can you hear the gusts a little bit, folks? What are the wind conditions? Anybody know? Oh, that's because I haven't got the headset on. Sorry about that. No, I was trying to preserve the battery, you see. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh no, it's the wrong one, isn't it? That wasn't Elvis, was it? Sorry. Northern rock and roll. Yes, wind's gotten faster, Aaron Thomas, thank you. Aero Mexico. There's me saying you never see any 787-8s and there's 2 in a row. Yeah, apart from them and the British Airways, what have the Romans ever done for us? Sanitation? Roads? Hospitals? Yeah, but apart from the... L&M, that's funny. Okay, we got that Cargolux 747. Anybody said it was over? He said it's over Dartford, didn't he? There's a little bit of work going on over there. On wing, sort of like inspection / maintenance on that right-hand XWB. You can see over there, it's quite interesting, when there's work that needs to be done on the empennage, which is the tail section, you can quite clearly see the structure that moves into position on hydraulic sliders and all that kind of stuff, on wheels or something, nylons or whatever, I don't know, but obviously they're there to allow work to go on the vertical stabilizer in a very safe environment. It's that 350 tails right next to each other. Look at that. Do you know, it's that's a bit mesmerising, that, isn't it? Yeah, remember that. Put a timestamp on it. Yep. Oh, Dorset Aviator gone the other way. You missed. Oh, missed 47's coming over the channel at 31,000 feet descending. Excellent. 31,000 feet descending. A747 is coming your way over the channel, 31,000 feet descending. Wouldn't that be top of descent for something like Heathrow or maybe East Midlands? Or well, is it? Where's it going? Let's just have a look. Okay, yeah. Well, I've got my filter on, so I'm not seeing it. So it's definitely not one for London Heathrow. Let's just have a little look out. We've got a 380 at 40,000 feet. Singapore Airlines, the Singapore Slinger, ladies and gentlemen. She's due in about 48 minutes. What else have we got? That's let me scroll. Okay, go west. See the inbounds. Multiple triples. 787s. What's that triple there? Okay, Turkish biofuel livery. Currently at 28,000 feet, top of descent. Not top of descent, on descent, sorry. AG, a nice little bit of break in the sunshine. Malaysian 350, 49 minutes out, and ladies and gentlemen, oh, in 1 hour and 25 minutes, Cathay Pacific 747. She's a 400 as well, a pure 400 freighter. Please, oh Lord of National Air Traffic Services, please put a call into your guys at the tower here at London Heathrow and ask them very, very kindly if they would mind putting her on the northern runway. Wouldn't be surprised, because the other day, Jenny, that change of runway, it made me think, you know, big old set of wheels on her, look. Bit of a speed up, a little bit. Yeah, they are making quite a few corrections, somebody mentioning earlier. Graham Hepburn, lovely symmetry. KC3 Voyager going east to west over Ilford. Diane 78. Jill flying with British Airways tomorrow, down to Malaga, down to AGL. Hey, see? Oh, AGP, I told you, didn't I? Bleeding useless, mate. And I said next week and all, didn't I? Is that private or something? Steve Best, Cafe 747, just passing Bergamo. Wherever, I don't know if it's Italy or what. What's what going in? Oh, up towards East Midlands, Luton, Stansted, that sort of direction. Yeah, airport code quiz. I'll just put myself last now and just wait for you guys to finish. I went into the petrol station. Station to buy something, Jilly. And end up walking out with a packet of baby bells. What's that all about? Here we go. Not another 7878. Michael White flying to Malaga from Southampton in September for a week in Marbella. There we go. Every time I see that jet, I have to think of the air show display at Farnborough, which was absolutely gnarly. Oh, quite heavy, quite heavy. You'd have to watch that back, folks. I think we played it out. We played it out on, I think it was our last on-air show, wasn't it? So aircraft recognition. What is it? What is it? What is it? Don't look at it. Look, I'm going to give you a little look at it. Look, look. I'm going to give you a look at it. There you go. Look, 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 look. There you go. And what is it? Yeah. And the biggest thing you can see with it is just it's first of all the straight wing, but also the big hangy undercarriage on it. But is it but it's a CEO or a NEO? I think that's an NEO, judging by the size of those bleeding engines. I'm calling Delta A339. I'm not looking at anything other than what I can see on the tail and the colour, and she's got something under her belly as well. She's got blue engines. No, not Virgin. No, this is Delta. I'm guaranteeing it. 339, they're the only 339 that flies in here apart from Virgin. Got that beautiful sculpted wingtip. Nice bit of Vortex behind me. Now this is same undercarriage setup as the CEO. Oh, we might get a whip. Wait. Guys, really, hold on a second. I've got to ask you, did you hear the Vortex? Please say you did, because the people on the ground who were like looking up going, they thought it was a fighter jet, mate. They thought it was either a fighter jet or a spaceship or something, because I'm telling you, that was unbelievable, mate. They were looking up in the air going, oh, what's that? Because it was just went on forever, man. It went on forever. Wow. Yes. This should be even better. Can't get me baby bell out. Miles high. Wow, everyone heard it. Thank you. Yeah, I think most people heard that vortex from that 339. So there you have it, folks. In these conditions, the 339. Now that reminds me, that takes me back to the days of the 757 and the 767 with British Airways that they used to operate here at Heathrow before. They were operating them when we started Big Jet TV, but they obviously retired them not that long after we started. So that when they used to come over the top here, that sound is exactly what they made. And boy, oh boy, I'm so glad that we've got an aircraft that we can now say is the noisy. Has noisy vortex. Oh, that's just something. I mean, you'll also, if it's happening with that aircraft, I'd imagine that a Clipwing 777 would possibly make the same. The 777s have a huge downwash, and depending on the conditions and the atmospherics, depends on whether you get that vortex twist, and that is what it is, folks. That's literally the vortex drifting and twisting and landing right near me, and sometimes you get your hair blown as well. Aviation Addict. I was supposed to fly one of those Delta 339s to Rome a couple of Fridays ago, and last second they bumped us to a 333. Oh, Aviation Addict. That is a great shame, because I have to say, I mean, the A330 CEO versus the NEO, it's the same dimensions internally, same seat layout depending on the operator, of course, but it's just a new cabin, isn't it? You know, even a sort of refurbished 330 CEO. To be honest with you, I've been on quite a few aircraft that have had a cabin refit, as in the seating, but none of the plastics, none of the overhead bins, all that kind of stuff. That all stays pretty standard, so you know, yeah, new seats and all that. But you know, when you get on a new aeroplane, you do get that new car feel, literally. Not everybody respects it, do they? That's the trouble. Fox on the runway. No. Oh, rewind it. Double tap it, Julie. Double chap it. Chap it. Dab it. Yeah. Foxy, mate. Okay. We might get a go around. I don't know. Is he going to force it? He's speeding up there. I don't know, but are we sure that there was? Because I tell you. Wow, easy, son. Sorry, I kind of missed that because I was. Oh, crossing the runway, really? Oh, okay. So what? Left to right or right to left? Right to left. Okay, so he's kind of on the wrong side at the moment then, because you remember when we've seen him before, or her, that she literally trots along the side of the runway sometimes. I remember seeing a what day is it today? Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's lots of people parked up, mate, but they're not Big Jet TV viewers. They're just people bringing their kids to watch the planes like they normally do. So you know, until like there's a whole load of them here now, all parked up, people sitting on top of their cars and all that. So at some point in time, I'm not going to be a snitch because I don't like doing that, but at some point in time, I'm expecting the local constabulary or the local security teams, one of the two, to come and move along, please, sir. Thank you very much. We'll see. Foxy, clear to. Easy for you to say. Nick Gray, good one. Clear to cross Foxtrot. I would have to see it be nice. That's going to make a turn, I'm sure. Oh yeah, Bob, that's a good point. I bet that fox had its pads, its toe beans were probably quite baked, wouldn't it? But yeah, he's all right though. He's all right. He made it, didn't he? He didn't. He was running normally, not like ooh ooh ah ah ooh 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 ah 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 ooh 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 like that, was he? Oh, he said, no, I'll go back, go back, go back. Yeah. Screaming Amy. Hello. What's all this then? You're Nick, son. Or another good old one was I've had me collar felt. So, Screaming Emu, seeing as you're here, you obviously fly in the US, and therefore you must visit some airports with very hot runways and the thermal lift from the runway, the heat from the runway. Does that cause you issues with landing in these conditions? I mean, how do you counteract it if you just knows what it means? Adrian David Yates, Mr. in brackets, brilliant. He's a new member. Great to see you, Adrian. Thank you for supporting Big Jet TV. Brand new channel member, Pete Keating. Welcome back, Pete. He's joined us. He's back as a channel member on Big Jet TV, and Sanjeev has gifted a channel membership as well. Thank you, Sanjeev. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel. You're great. You're great. Oh, you guys, you're great. Thank you, Stephen. So bear in mind, folks, if you weren't here earlier on, just to make sure you're aware, next Wednesday I will not be here. I'm overseas. See, there's a bit of balloon in there, isn't it? I'm going to wait and see what Screaming Emu comes back. Paul Skilling. Yeah, I'm not here next week. I'm overseas. I'm playing golf with my mates in Spain. I'm only away for one show next week, the midweek show. So I will. I'll not be here next Wednesday, but we are going to play some stuff out for you guys if you fancy coming in and getting involved in that. And the chat will be on, won't it, Jilly? And Jilly will be there. And it was Foxtrot as well, wasn't it? It was Foxtrot as well, wasn't it? Am I seeing an imminent funky shot here? Paul Doan, that Turkish biofuel 77 200 2 hour. Oh no, 777, it's a 300, isn't it? Of course it's a 300. Must be akin to Bob M saying thermal ridge to bump into on landing. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's like a layer of heat that because obviously the hot air is rising up, and that's what glider pilots or birds of prey like. They like to ride on the thermals, don't they? This is a beautiful aeroplane. Look at this. Here we go. There's a little bit of crab going on. Obviously the wind's coming from its left, so it's facing into the left side. So Screaming Emu has come back. Yeah, I haven't heard the specific term thermal. No, that's just me making it up. but it makes perfect sense. Hot days like today make for a wobbly approaches as you pass through the varying temperature columns of air. There you go, you see. The friction layers. Oh, flipping heck. Mate, my monitor is, I didn't really, because I've got a bit of flare on my monitor, Jelly, funny enough. So I didn't see that, but that looked really heavy to me, mate. And then he's put later, but I don't notice a big difference when landing on a hot runway. Whatever adjustments I'm making are probably kind of background conscious versus a notable change in technique. There we go, background conscious, which is kind of what we were talking about with the rudder, with the input with the tiller and the rudder moving to as a pilot induced, but not, you know, just it's out of just a back, like he says, background conscious. So he does it out of feel for the aircraft and his knowledge of flying in those conditions, and you know, it's just a natural thing. But it's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, it would be a natural thing, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be like, you know, oh blimey, I don't like this, you know. Unless you're a brand new pilot, of course, and you've never flown in conditions like these. The more you do it, it's like riding a bike, isn't it? The more you do it, the more skilled you become. Well, not really riding a book, but sorry about that. Riding a bike. I'm saying it as like, you know, like learning to do things like anything. You do it naturally. Like when you first ride a bike, you don't know anything about the brakes, do you? Left or right brake, which one is it, front or back, you know, that kind of thing. And then within time, you get to know the bicycle, you get to know the way it works, and you get to know its strengths and weaknesses, and you create your own strengths and weaknesses. Like for instance, where you have the ability to jump your bicycle, or whether you just prefer to ride it along the bicycle lanes. Yeah, the big question is regarding, well, it's not a big question, but I'm just, you know, a question, one of the questions to throw out there is with BA's 319 fleet, what's the deal? Are they replacing them with 320 Neo? Because there isn't a 319 Neo, is there? I don't think so. Is it available? Is it? Bit of a nosy attitude here, mate. Peter Keating. Oh, there we go, Pete Keating. That's brilliant, mate. Yeah. Oh, big downwash. Here we go. Listen out. No. There is. No. I think when there's obviously when there's a crosswind element here, the wind is blowing the vortex away from me, so it's only when it's still that you get the vortex, when it literally comes down to the ground. If you were able to see that, like in a wind tunnel, you'd be fascinated by it, man, I'm telling you. Mark Rowe, there is a 319 Neo, but not many ordered it. Avianca have. Okay, well, there we go. I'm surprised because I would have thought that they would ditch the 319 and use the A220. Wouldn't you think? Paul Dome, Cafe 747, 1 hour away. Please, Nats, please, please, please bring her in on here. Pete Keating, 319 Neo offered, but just as a private jet. Pete Keating saying, thank you. Interesting. So, negative for the 319 Neo then, in other words. And I would imagine that British Airways would likely replace their 319s with A220s. Or who knows? They've already got a relationship with Embraer, haven't they? E2 jet perhaps. Oh, the battle's on. Craig Russell, KLM just announcing they're going to start ordering Airbus A350s. Is that possibly old news? I think the only thing that I'd imagine the reason why BA are holding off at the moment is because of first of all, the backlog in orders with Airbus. So and not only that, but also all the Pratt & Whitney engines have got. Well, obviously, I think all the aircraft that were manufactured after 2022 are okay, I believe. Anything that was manufactured before 2022 will have engine issues. Bless you. Craig Hicks, BEA's transponder has been spotted on flight radar a few times recently. Yeah, well, is she down at Tyrrell? Is it Tyrrell? Is down at Tyrrell? China Southern has 319 Neos, Brian Stewart saying, there we go. But how old are they? How old are those 319 Neos? Craig Russell, great info, thanks, but hasn't that been out a while about KLM? I could have sworn I read something about KLM going 350s a while back. Or was that just a letter of intent or something like that was a little bit of news that they'd been spotted speaking to them or something like that? Jill Blakeney, thank you very much indeed. Lloyd Bell, BEA rumoured to be reactivated soon. It's in Madrid, Ian Hanna, thank you. Paul Skilling in Madrid. Screaming Emu loves the challenge of flying in these conditions. Well, not these conditions, but in challenging conditions. Crosswind, rain, hail, things like that. Bats. All the Airbus operators, like these guys at SAS. Some of them are very happy that they ordered the LEAP-powered aircraft rather than the Pratt & Whitney, because obviously the LEAP engine has had its issues. Don't get me wrong, but nothing on the scale of. Just wondering actually, she's made something that was sort of like there, right, and then made that all circular round to. Obviously, I'd need to come all the way around here like this. Yeah, I'm just wondering how much higher. Get these sticks higher, then I can just create like a stage, like a platform, a secondary platform, like build one that's semicircular. Literally, the sticks will go straight in the middle, but I can raise the sticks up. Oh, okay, there we go. Very smooth. Very smooth indeed. See, the winds have dropped right down. But they are sort of like unpredictable. Unforgettable. Diane 78, there we are. Another one saying KLM investing in 350 was news from September 2023. There we go. Now, I thought I'd read it before. But what is interesting is obviously, you know, without wanting it, I don't want to sound biased, folks, and please don't think I am in any way. I might be from Europe, but well, I'm not really. I'm from this English Isle, which is sort of on its own, really. But anyway, you know where I'm from, and I'm not biased in any way towards the European airframer. I love Boeing just as much as I love Boeing, but I appreciate what Boeing do as much as what Airbus do, and we thank them for their beautiful airplanes that they turn out, you know. But you have to admit that Airbus do definitely have a bit of a lead in things at the moment. However, that may be short-lived, folks, because they have a real problem with materials, raw materials. Well, not they, but their suppliers are having issues with the raw materials to manufacture the components that they can supply for the aircraft. And let's face it, if there's a global shortage of copper wiring, for example, then anyone that makes components or copper in itself as a raw material, anyone who, or it goes massively up in price due to the shortage, then, you know, you find yourselves in all sorts of trouble in terms of being able to, you know, supply and demand, to be able to supply these aircraft that people have ordered. And when you're talking about the length of time it takes to produce these aircraft, then you kind of understand, you know, the backlog that the Airbus are experiencing at the moment. Barry Quinlan, thank you, sir. He's gifted 5 channel memberships. Highfly 332 on radar for Algiers. Oh, okay, so it's come in, hasn't it? Somebody mentioned that earlier on. Air Algiers, they're operating the Highfly 332. Vortex. Yeah, oh, still heavy, still heavy. I could see they were trying to drift it, but still came down quite heavy. I think he was maybe like, you know what, I'm done with this floating. We're going to get it down. Roxy Simmons has gifted a membership. Thank you, Roxy. Joanna B, thank you very much indeed. Appreciate. Copper is currently at its highest price ever by £6,000 a tonne. Well, that's actually quite cheap. £6 grand a tonne. Well, it must be. Well, what about titanium? Because obviously there are a lot of metals that go into manufacturing titanium, isn't it? That must be at a premium. Fan blades, you know, fan blades, carbon, carbtanium as well. There's all sorts of different alloys and materials that go to make up aircraft and engines as well. Kev Miller's gifted a membership. Thank you, sir. I've seen copper at £7,500 a tonne. Dave Knowles, wow. Craig Russell, this is BA 787-9 from Mexico. Thank you, Avro. watch the wings. Watch the wings straighten out. Watch it. Easy. There we go. Nice. And then the weight is all lifted. Well, the lift is gone from the wing. And it goes to its... I'd say that's not its natural profile where it is on the ground. I'd say its natural profile or preferred profile would be in the air when the wings are flexed. Sarah Rolfe is a brand new channel member. Welcome, Sarah. Dave Knowles, scrap value. Okay, there we go. Wow, blimey. So premium copper. Look here, copper. It's 3A350s over. Actually, I'll tell you what. Looking at that, I don't know if that is a 350 over there. I think it's a bit of an optical illusion because that aircraft is tucked way over the other side. I'd say that tail is from a 380 over there. Jilly, are you ready for a reg, a BA reg, last 2 digits? Hello? She's going to say, why did I mute you? Why did I mute you? Yeah, there we go, you see. Mate, you've got to get a headset for crying out loud. Okay. Okay. Wow, it looks quite aggressive, doesn't it? Oh, Lloyd Bell looks like 380 LEH Lima Echo. Remember earlier on, Chile, that shot? Yeah, I think it is indeed LEH. There we go. 350 in the foreground, 380 in the long distance there, because you can see you've got the whole depth of that hangar there, all the way back up to that 380, and he's pointing at the same angle as that 350. Anyway, you had to be there. Just look at that. Look at that profile, folks. Just get into that for a little bit, eh? Isn't that beautiful? What a curve to it. And look at the head-on profile almost as well. Look how beautifully curved that is. All carbon, that piece there. Formed, shaped, baked in an oven with chicken, potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Yeah, they are an amazing sound. Those I tell you, they can seriously shake, rattle and roll those XWB engines. Still running the last engine. Oh, hello. The last engine in development. That's where you're sitting on the plane, isn't it? And you think you're going to land, and then you float, and then you sit literally like, well, are we going to land? And then you just drop. Yeah, the last of the Trent family, the Trent XWB, which will be replaced by the Ultrafan family of engines. And it's interesting. People, when they've read up or heard about the Ultrafan, even though Rolls-Royce are pitching it as the biggest engine on the planet, even surpassing the GE9X, sorry, powering the 777, which is a monster engine. But the thing is that I'm not sure if, obviously at the moment, GE with their CFM56 engine, or the CFM, should I say, have a very big lead in the marketplace over Rolls-Royce. for these types of engines. And I bet you any money you like that Rolls-Royce at the moment are working their little fan blades off to try and develop a short haul single aisle variant of the Ultrafan, because with the problems that Pratt & Whitney are having with their aircraft at the moment, and we're talking about on the A220 and the A320neo, folks, here, 321 and 320. So 3 extremely popular aeroplanes. Not all of them, some of them, but you're talking about people like Egypt Air, who've just given all of their A220s back to the lease company. All of them. I said we can't operate at this kind of level. Massive losses because of aircraft not being operational. None of their fleet of A220s. The other day, Turkish Airlines literally did the same thing with their A321neos. Don't want them, mate. Don't want them. They don't work. You know, surely there's some kind of, you know, warranty or, you know, guarantee that, you know, because, you know, it costs millions of dollars a day to lease a replacement aircraft. It doesn't make any sense at all. You have to double the usage of it to even break even. Are the votes in then, Jim? Is that it? Wow, it's close then. Oh, that's close. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do very, very quickly? You know what I'm going to do very, very quickly is I just want to see on full stretch. Stand by, folks. Oh, actually, I'll wait until later. Let me just see how long that. Wait a minute. Bear with me. Okay, so. Let's get that level. That's the beauty of these sticks, mate. Deborah Davies, we'll look into that as much as we can, but the trouble is there's very little that we can do. Oh, you know, you can claim it back, can't you? You can claim it back. Yeah, probably just keep an eye on you. It might be pending. It might be pending, Deborah. Keep an eye on it and see if it comes back into your account. It might be a pending payment. Otherwise, you can contact Google. They will give it back. They will give it back. They're very good. But Deborah, thank you in advance. Cheryl Howard, no. There is a big group of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars parked. We got a couple sitting on the roof of their van. We got people loitering out on the entrance, but they're away from the from the entrance area, so that, you know, theoretically they're not causing any disruption at all whatsoever, and they're just out with the kids enjoying their Sunday afternoon. Is that James May? James May for a minute, or is it the bloke from the pub? Roxy Simmons, they've all been very boshy this evening there. Singapore A380 about 5 minutes out. Gary D, thank you. Deborah Davies, there we go, we've got it, Deborah, thank you. so much for gifting a membership, and Mark Bailey has been gifted that membership. Welcome back, Mark. Captain Slow, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was really quick, man. Steph. Jerry has gifted 5 Big Jet TV memberships. Jerry, thank you. It's a pleasure. Yeah, literally horizontal, mate. When I pulled that lever. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, kids are here. Got a family of them down there, haven't we? Fat boy saying, thanking Jerry for the gifted membership. I missed James May by like 15 minutes out of Compton Abbas screaming at me. What's that? What, you missed meeting him, seeing him? Were you supposed to join up with him? Carol Smith. Yeah, which anchorage, mate? Exactly. I vote the one with the moose in it, because that was the snowbank, wasn't it? That was the snowbank where I... Wasn't it? Are you sure? Lots of people voting Anchorage. Well, the one where Pepper was found in. Oh, okay. Neil Corsa is a returning member. A very warm welcome back, Neil. It's going to be a Ryanair 737, isn't it? I don't know if it's even worth going into, is it? Oh no, look, it's oh yes, it is Ryanair. No, exactly, mate, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Paul Wiltshire. Oh, Mark's sister had a beer with James May up the road at the Royal Oak in Meavy. It was cool apparently, and they didn't just filmed the Aston. So that's one of the aircraft that could potentially be the A319's replacement with British Airways. That, I'm thinking, or the E2 jet. However, like I say, Pratt & Whitney have got a lot on their plate at the moment. Not just fixing engines, but building engines as well. I'm guessing that both of those departments are not going to be in any way, they will be linked, but I don't think that they will be like, you know, oh yeah mate, we can't fix your engine, we've got 45 to make. Techie Bloke at Play has gifted a membership. Thank you, Techie Bloke. That's one very new channel member. Well, not new, but a returning one. Rob Guest has been gifted a membership. Welcome back, Rob. Egypt Air 777. We're going to hear it. Screaming Emu, take off, take care. Sorry about that. I'll have a go, Screaming Emu, but I just want to win. I'm very competitive, you know. Aren't I, Jilly? How many times do I phone you afterwards? I've cracked it. I've had a fantastic game today. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, fantastic. Right. Yeah, I've done all this and I've done all that and I'm really good. Next time, I'm never going to play this game again. Why do I do it? Mark Barr has, yes, the club repair shop down at Silvermere absolutely love me. Although I've actually really reined in on that now. I've really reined in on that, you know. I just sort of like put it over the back of my neck and go like that, and that's it. Count to 10, literally count to 10. It's a good thing to count to 10 with anger. Oh, Mark Rowe, BA replacing 319s with 320 Neos makes more commercial sense to have a larger plane, cost per seat much less than smaller seat. Is that a fact, Mark, that they're replacing their 319s with 320 Neos? Or is that you just suggesting that they do? Funky shot. I don't know if it makes more sense. Singapore Slinger. Unapproach. Mark Andrew Terry. A340s, don't see many of that. Where have you seen one, mate? We saw one over the top this morning, didn't we? Where's the Lufthansa A340? They've got 6s and 3s, haven't they? Got to get down to Munich, mate, because they're operating the 6s out of Munich, aren't they? Yeah, sorry, Avro. Yeah. No, can't have one road for me and another road for everyone else. Be fair, Jerry, be fair. But the ball flies. No, I'm not interested, mate. Nothing to do with that. So it's an object that flies. No, it's not. It's not a plane, Jerry. It's not a plane. Okay, all right. Little bit of sideways action for the Slinger. Now, from here you can't see the rudder. Or might get a little shot of it. Hold on a minute, let's see. No. A little shot of the rudder, the lower segment of the rudder. Man, did you, another question for you folks, did you hear the of the vents, all that kind of stuff going on of the engines? I think there are vents on the engines which are like pop-off valves on turbos, where they the excess air is vented out the side, and that is what I think we're hearing from those engines as they go. Unbelievable sound. Gordon Freeman, slinger is down. Loving the location. Legend Freddie Laker. For hearing engine and sound adjustments. Yeah. Split rudder on the 380 CG Hill. How in the world did they figure that was necessary? I think because it's so big that you only need the lower segment of the rudder to be active. I think it actually locks with the top segment of the rudder for takeoff, or at whatever position after landing, perhaps maybe to move the, I don't know, but because I was just in awe of that. But yeah, split rudder, crazy, isn't it? Great shot, Paul Probert. Dave Bourne, CFD simulations in the design stage would have shown a split rudder was needed. There we go, in terms of wind tunnel tests and when they're developing it. I mean, these days you get CG wind tunnels, don't you? You've got computer generated wind tunnels. You don't actually need a physical wind tunnel like the old days where they built those beautiful aluminum prototypes. Absolutely fantastic. I don't think you need it anymore. Cianothus Blue has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Cianothus. Gary Lyon, just look on Google, it's confirmed BA have ordered 320 Neo to... Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you, Gary. They have replaced, they are replacing the 319 and 321. Sorry. They have ordered 320 Neo to replace the 319 and 321 to replace the older 320s. Oh, okay, so they're going bigger on the older 320s and bigger on the old 319s. So, yeah, there we go. It does make sense because of the demand. You're going to fill those planes. So, thank you, Gary. That's locked in now. See, I love to learn, and that's a perfect example right there. I now know. Thank you. Thanks to Gary Lyon. Todd Roy, yeah, 380. It's just a monster, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that coming up on that thing. I'm all right, Rohit. Thanks, mate. It's the feet. It's not so much the legs. It's the feet that. But you know, I wear Skechers, man, and I'm not. Well, I am praising them because I couldn't wear anything else. When I see fellas walking along the road and they got like those leather shoes on, I'm like, oh mate, your feet are all hard and you know. I mean, they're not obviously like like solid leather inside the shoe. It's obviously there's a cushioning inside there, but it's nothing like Skechers, mate. There's nothing in the world like them. Hell's Bells, Jerry, when will we get to see you doing the airline simulator? 26th of this month, folks. It's going to be fun, that is. Shaq 005. Oh, sorry, 21st. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, 21st simulator, 6:45 to 10:45. There we go. We got it. We got the simulator if we want it, folks, from 6:45 to 10:45. We're not going to use it that long, and also if they manage to sell one of the slots, I don't know. That's fine. But we do have a very interesting. I do have a very interesting engineer slash test pilot who looks after the simulator. Both the electronics of it, the programming of it, the maintenance of it, and also the flying of it. He flew 747s. That's all you really need to know, isn't it? Nick Della, welcome back, Nick. Beautiful A350, nice big XWB engine. Watch, it will probably only be a very marginal amount of rudder, but watch this, because it literally only needs, there we go, little bit of left and a little bit of counter steer. There you go. See what I mean about the sort of the finesse of what they do with the rudder input, because you're going left and then you're going right, so you a little bit of just create that sort of like maintain that straight line down the runway, but by finessing the rudder, tiny little increments. I mean, you've seen how little elevator they use when they take off. It's much the same as obviously the rudder becomes less and less active in terms of its function as the aircraft slows down. Once it reaches, you know, about 40 knots, 60 knots, something like that, the front wheel steering is activated, I think it is. Not going on about that again, are we? So the tiller is usable. Craig Hicks, 747, crossing the channel, inbound, destination London Heathrow. Please bring her in here, mate. Please bring her in here. EGPX. Skipping to the store in his sketches. Yeah, I mean, you know, Sketchers turned around to me and said, like, you know, do you want, you know, 50 grand a year or something to mention our shoes every show? I'll be like, nah, you know what, I'd rather not, if that's all right. I only mention it like every now and then, and when it's relevant as well. But thanks anyway. I'll have some free shoes. Mind you, I think I've got them all, actually. Just tripping over sketches everywhere with you. Right. I'm worse than a lady with her shoes, aren't I? Mind you, a lot of them are old, man. I can't get rid of them because, you know, I wear them until they fall apart, really. Well, but that's the trouble, they don't fall apart. Yeah, but the boots, I mean, the boots, the ones I use for, like I used this morning, I've had them for ages, man. They get a bit stinky, but I've got those big banana things that I put on them. Just seen a video of the Red Bull DC-6 doing the Mach loop. Wow, doing a Mach loop. Really? The flipping heck, now that is proper Red Bull, that is. Just have a look for that, GP. Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Oh, it might have been the other day, right. It's in Wales. Rachel T giving a shout out to whomever gifted her the membership. Thank you. Craig Matthews has gifted 5 channel memberships. Squopy 747, close to Hastings now. No, not real bananas. No. They look like bananas, but they've got a scent, and you just put them in your boots. Blimmin' heavy, really heavy as well, aren't they? Sketches are not meant to be good for your feet, Tony O'Reilly. Well, you could have told me. I don't know where you heard that, mate. Bloke down the pub. Yeah, no, they're no good, mate. That flipping load of old Todd they are. Oh right, really? Have you got some then? No, too expensive, mate. Oh, well, you can pick them up for like 15, 20 quid. Nah, not interested. I'll just keep me Pumas, thanks. Okay. Great Britain Super 1. What's the British Airways 350 reg on the shop? Check it, stand by. It's the way it bleeding should be. It's nearly the middle of summer. We shouldn't be like, oh my God, the weather's brilliant, isn't it? It's just because we're so not used to it. It's like, blimey O'Reilly, what's going on? John Grinham, 757. What's that? Done what, sorry? What, on 27 left? Okay, we got a hearing about an RTO on the oh, the 380. The 380's RTO'd again. Oh, that's a technical. That's an engine problem, mate. Well, I don't know. It might have been air conditioning systems. It might have been a fault that's come up. They RTO'd. When I say RTO'd, they aborted the takeoff. It wasn't, as far as I'm aware, it wasn't powered up. It wasn't moving, and then it had to stop. It was just a case of, obviously, before the thrust levers were applied. Either that, or when the thrust levers were applied, something happened. Something came up on the panel that aborted the power up, and now it's just aborted its takeoff again, and will probably head back to gate, and they will not be happy about that. Oh, poor Airbus A380. It's poorly, mate. You had it in storage all that time. You can't expect it to just, I hate that, I hate that, because that the people at BA tomorrow are going to be like, oh mate, did you hear about the 380 that we had to take up to, and we had to get all the passengers? Yeah, bleeding awful, can't wait to get rid of them bleeding things. They're a pain in the backside, mate. It's like, don't do that. Don't. You'll only regret it like you did with the 747s, okay? Gary D, is that LEH? No, actually LEH was parked up over there. She's now moved, so I don't know if she's gone into the hangar for maintenance, but it's LEJ. Right, thank you, Chilly. 30 hours. Air India's Delhi to San Fran flight was delayed by 30 hours the other day. I mean, that's like, you know, that's more or less cancelled, isn't it? You can't say it's delayed if it's 30 hours late. It's cancelled, isn't it? Like, sorry, mate, we ain't going. I mean, delayed means you're sitting at the gate waiting for it, you know. But 30 hours, what are you saying? Everyone was sitting there waiting. We'll give you a call back in another hour if everybody would remain seated. And there are refreshments available. Yeah, I know where the refreshments are, mate. I've been sitting here for 6 hours. And the toilets are just, yeah. Get on with fixing a plane, mate. Anyway, only joking, of course, before anyone takes offence on that one. Oh yeah, there we go. Marksy, yeah, it was scrubbed. I like that. You see, scrubbed. That's a pro bomber command saying that is when a mission's scrubbed. Love it. Rohit Parkal, the passengers were boarded and reboarded 3 times. Hey, I thought I read that Turkish had given all their 321s back to Airbus. There's one there. Or is it a percentage of them? Is it a number of their? Oh, you see, it's not a nice floaty touchdown at the moment, is it? There's a lot of boshing going on. CPR, the Avro Anson, based. See, there's a little bit of vortex. Can you hear the vortex? Avro Arrow Jumbo approaching Biggin Hill. So it's going in the Biggin hold, is it? Oh, that doesn't fare well, does it? But mind you, if it's going into a hold, that means they're quite busy. That means they may put her on the northern runway. Jerry, the ledge is back to gate. Sanjeev, nobody knows what the issue. Oh, she's turned round. She's turned round. Oh, it's not Control Alt Delete, and this time it's worked, has it? I wouldn't like that, mate. I wouldn't like that. Jez White, Korean Air. We are our Pride livery on finals. Thank you, Jez. Slight bosh. It just looks a little bit more exaggerated on my monitor, that's all. Wow, lights are too bright. Look how those new LEDs are just crazy bright, man. See if I can just eradicate that. Hold on. Kevin Beasley, 7:47, 9 minutes out. Oh, I'm not going to get excited. I'm not going to get excited. I don't know if anybody noticed, but as soon as we threw the switch earlier on, folks, 320 Brussels 321 went around. I think it was a weather related go around. Either that or just unstable approach, but he went around, and he went around quite late as well. So there you go. Adrian David Yates. He's a new member, so I will appreciate the fact that he's new and maybe new to the channel. But yes, sir, we are all users of Flight Radar 24, Korean 777. Good friends with Flight Radar 24. It's a fantastic tool. If anybody's wondering what I'm talking about, go on your app, in your app store. There is a free version of it. Look at the wing. Look at the wing. Adam, CPA, it's vectored for finals now. Northern or Southern? I don't really want to look, to be honest with you. Oh, it's going north, Dorset Aviator. It's coming in. It's a, wait. There it is. There it is. Come on, Jerry. Come on. I'm going to get very excited. Oh, wait a minute. She's 100% northern, folks. My monitor is difficult to see, mate. Here she comes. Oh yeah, baby. Cathay Pacific, 10 miles, fully established. Cathay contact approach 1185. 1185 Cathay. Okay, let's scrub off a bit of speed. Flaps 1. Just making out, by the way. It's a freighter as well, do what they like. Go for gear down. Difficult to see. Here comes the gear now. Oh no, it's not. That was just a pitch up, wasn't it? That was a pitch up, made me think that the gear was coming down there. Just get very excited. I'm sorry, folks. 60 years old, and I'm a little kid, man. Here comes the gear. Okay, let's go for flaps 2. Slats are fully extended. Oh, baby. Number 2 worldwide on Flight Radar 24, that jetliner right there. Well, that freighter, should I say. Sorry. Yeah, that kind of, yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, it's a big ask, folks. Passing through, just through 2,000 feet now. 166 knots. You can stay with that. You can kind of stay with that. Don't really want to come down too much more on that at the moment, do you? Listen to this. Dropping to 160 knots. Yeah, slowly coming down. Probably going to land at around about a 145, something like that, 146. Let's get this triple in first, man. I've got an idea, Jimmy. Vortex. Oh, yeah. Let's do the Vortex shuffle. Here she comes. 158 knots. Coming up to 550 feet. She's already had a call for 1,200 feet. Going through 500. She's already down at 400. Now at some point, the minimums will be called. Approaching minimums. Minimums. And then the non-flying pilot will continue. Here we go. Bossed it. Yeah, just nuts, mate. It was soft. It wasn't aggressive, but it was just everything just... Oh. God damn it. It's so damn cool, man. Stunning. It was a Bosch. Oh, everybody loving it, man. Everybody loving it. Wow. Boschorama. Dorset Aviator, Delta 767, diverting to Heathrow, GP. Look at that one on the turn there, man. Look at that one on the turn, making a course adjustment. That's the autopilot doing that. Just made a little course adjustment there, isn't it, look? We're checking what's... That's the Dorset Aviator who's saying it. Man, seriously, thank you, Nats. Everybody say thank you to Nats, please. Even though it's probably nothing to do with them. I don't care. I just want to say thank you to Nats because who knows? Who knows? National Air Traffic Services folks up there working tirelessly to keep the skies around Heathrow clear and safe for us all to fly. Lovely old air traffic controller. This is the London Air Traffic Control Services, and this is Mr. Chumley Warner visiting the National Air Traffic Services. Good day. Good day. And what's your name? My name is Mabel. And what do you do? Is that a triple? Looks fat. Is that a triple? Big fat thing. Oh mate, is this one left a great big Bosch in the clouds there, man? Has that split that cloud? Wow. Or is that just in hot execution? Oh, Nick Gray, not squawking. Oh, she's airborne. Fat boy fat. Fat boy fat. Saying she's airborne. LEJ is airborne, GP. And there she goes. And there she goes. See her in the shot there. That's LEJ. Juliet on her way. Everyone's gone, mate. Everyone's just gone. They must have been waiting for the jumbo, man. Wow, look at that, man. Oh, it's great from this angle, isn't it? You get all the engine power up noises and oh, it's just fantastic. Is that Justin, a new member? Justin Lamb. Good day to you, Justin. Brand spanking new member on Big Jet TV. Great to see ya. He's a brand new member as well. Still got the cellophane. Sticky back plastic. DHL A306 due in Martin Mangnall. Thank you, Martin. That's nice. That's a nice one to see, isn't it? Airbus A300 600. Not A300 600, is it? It's an A300. Is it A300 600 or is it an A300 306 or whatever the variant? Is that it there? Okay, B4-62RFF to be exact. Look at that. There it is. Okay, there we go. That's interesting. It's another operator flying the 787-8, isn't it? It's me earlier on. Oh yeah, we never see any of them. Radar. Oh, he is, but he hasn't landed yet, according to flight radar. Yeah. So a Delta jet from where to where? Edinburgh to JFK. Interesting. So they can't get it back to Edinburgh, or why would they come here? You know what? It might be because of the maintenance. I don't know. Okay. Oh, it came down here, did it? Oh, right. Yeah. It's a bit, maybe burn a little bit too much fuel going back to Scotland. I don't know. But she'll still have a lot of fuel on board, so she may need to dump a bit. Old school. First ever wide body jet right here, folks. First ever wide body jet. Can you believe it? A little bit blustery now, mate, I have to say. Yeah, I mean, if it's diverting from its flight path across the Atlantic and coming into London and not going back to Edinburgh, I'm just trying to think what it's just the services that some of the airfields are able to supply, you know, like in terms of emergency and runway length and all that kind of thing. Maybe because he's still got a lot of fuel on board, he needs a long runway. 2 miles long, this runway. At Old London Heathrow. Oh yeah, look at this, double bubble. Is that 2 A350s in a row? Lloyd Bell turned back over the Atlantic. Interesting. So, you know, given the options, no doubt. Okay, let's think this scenario through, folks. Delta 574. We got a bit of an emergency here. Nothing to be you know, nothing to be excited about or anything like that. But we just like to divert if we can. What options do you have? Hello there. Now look here. Well, you know, I mean, you do, in all seriousness, you do think of like, you know, well, what are our options? Because they will call. What service will they call? They will call an emergency line of sorts, won't they? On whatever decimal whatever. What's the usual? Any pilots here too? Paul Skilling's gifted a membership. So this aircraft has already diverted into Heathrow once before. Is that what you're saying? In August 2023, this very aircraft. I think this might be a mechanical issue. I can't think that it would be anything other than that, because if it's not squawking emergency. Yeah, right, Simpson. London Heathrow 1 kilometre longer runway, angry pirate saying. Yeah, you don't want to be taking a down. A 7. To Shannon. Okay. Why is that then? I mean, it's got to be some kind of like, not emergency, but it's obviously a technical issue. But why would it go to Shannon? Mind you, if it was over the Atlantic, I think it might just be. Noisy as it passed over the New Forest. At what height? Sounds like it's going at like 100 feet. What, 14,000 feet over the New Forest? Wow, that's... Okay, well, where is it? Where, hold on a minute. Where exactly is it? I'm zooming out. Oh, Petersfield. Oh, blimey. Let me just get hold of this here. Wait a minute. Newbury. That's down that way. Salisbury, Winchester way, isn't it? Weston-super-Mare, right on the coastline, of course. Right over that way. I'm not seeing it, GP. And Petersfield. Did you say Peters? Petersfield's in Sussex, isn't it? I think Petersfield's in Sussex. North of Portsmouth. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I've got you. Midhurst way. Okay, well that there is a 320. So, oh, it won't be on. It won't. Yes, I have. Okay, stand by. Well, let me just search it. What's the DL? What? DL209, there it is, live. Okay, show on map. Okay, right, so yeah, north of Petersfield, there we go. Midhurst, south of Liss, on its way to Liphook, where it's to race mountain bikes. Sorry, no sports, please. Thank you. army training area around that way. Going direct. Ockham, yeah, coming towards the Ockham hold is what you're saying, yeah? Or that's a long way. That's a long way south of the Ockham hold, though, isn't it? It's going via. It's going, or it's okay. He's heard it, maybe. Diverting to London Heathrow. DAL 209 is what I'm searching on my Flight Radar 24 app, folks. Bear in mind that they might put her on the on the southern runway as well. I thought Petersfield was in Sussex. Midhurst is sort of like West Sussex, isn't it? Hayward Heath, because I used to frequent Hayward Heath a lot, you see. Certainly Hazelmere, I'm sure, is in Sussex. Lovely county of Sussex, you see. Anyway, whatever. Heading north towards Guildford or south of Guildford, Woking area. Look down and just see fields of green and golf courses, and I look out the window and I go, you got me, you cost me money, you did. I hate you golf courses, you and all, don't like you. You're not good either, yeah. Excuse me, sir, you all right? Yeah, I'm just talking to the golf courses. A220. Big whistle here. The old Pratt & Whitney engine, A220. Was I right earlier on when I was mentioning about the A220s that are having issues? Bless you. Whether it's post 2022 aircraft that are okay. Right. Okay, keep me posted. She's going to go to number 1, isn't she? RAS CAS Delta 209 descending 10,000 feet. Wow, she's quite low for all the way out there, man. Yeah. But the fact that we've got a lot of people watching it, people will be a little bit intrigued, won't they? People on what on. Yeah, but anyone watching anything on Flight Radar 24 will be like, oh, what's that, number 2? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm putting it down to a maintenance issue, and you know why folks, you know why I'm putting this down to maintenance issue? You know why I'm putting it down to maintenance issue? Because United have got a facility here, and they operate 760. I know. But I know it's Delta, but they might turn around to United and say, guys. I mean, I've seen Virgin, BA have helped Virgin out. Virgin have helped BA out in the past. For borrowing things like, guys, have you got a whatever for a CF6, whatever engine it's using, whether it's a CF6 or a Pratt & Whitney or a PW4000 or whatever it might be. Let's have a little look at it. Does it give me any information? Let's have a look. Okay, I think they're CF6. It's a shame you can't. Oh yeah, you can zoom in on the. Yeah, it's got CF6 engines. Martin coming in straight from the Ockham hold. There we go. Thank you, Martin. So bear in mind, again, folks, it may be that she'll come in on the southern runway. So we'll have to see. But we'll see her if she approaches and lands on the southern runway. We'll see her from here, that's for sure. Maybe a hydraulic issue, maybe coming in a little bit hot because of no flaps, or a faulty, yeah, but smoke in a cockpit, smell of smoke, and maybe a faulty something, you know, that's not going off. You know, we got there's so many different things that it could be, literally. Well, let's see if there's any. There's no emergency vehicles. I think it's technical. Yeah. There's no, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do. I think she's going to go in on the southern one. She's. Wow, man! I'm telling you, they're pretty heavy, aren't they? Okay, someone, I think Martin, isn't it, who sounds like he's got the ATC on. See, this would be a perfect example. But, you know, out of respect for Nats, I don't think we'd play the ATC out on a diverting aircraft. I think it would be a little bit unfair, you know, because it's all, you know, disrespectful, yeah. But we would do, obviously, on upgrades. Martin Smith just over Croydon. Okay, Martin Ackerman, Delta 209, given clearance to land, 27 right for landing. Here we go, folks. Thank you, Martin. Just called Pan. Okay, is she intersecting? Is she going to intersect? Okay, can I see her? There she is. I've got her. I think I've got her. Down to the right of this jet. Hold on. She's. There she is. Is that her on the back there? Is that her intersecting there? No, no, that's not her. Yeah, no, that's the Rwandair. That's Rwandair. No, she's not intersecting. There she is. I've got a visual. Stand by. Oh, come on, Jerry, man. You can get it. You can get it, son. You can get it. She's very low, or appears to be very low. Come on, Jerry, man. Get the bleeding cloud, son. Oh, oh, come on, man. It's the sun's right behind me and it's playing havoc with me bleeding mince pies, man. Okay, big cloud below it, coming up on that, and there she is. Yeah. Pan is just yeah, we might need assistance. So the situation may have got worse. Yeah. I'm not seeing any emergency vehicles at this stage. Starting the final turn to line up for the glide slope. I've lost her briefly, just briefly. Let's get this Air China tune. Listen to that. Listen for the scary, scary. Nice. Nice. Sorry, that's me doing that, sorry. Now that is the Rwanda Air 330 Delta 7409 should be right behind him, and there he is. No gear down yet. Going through final pre-flight, pre-landing checks. The lights are on. No gear just yet. Emergency vehicles here. .209, sorry. Did I say 409? I apologise. 2,400 feet. Gear's going to probably come down around about 1,600 feet. Maybe a bit higher. That's what we were the other day when the gear was extended on Virgin's jet. 2,000 feet, 164 knots. Gear coming down. She's probably about 100 feet, 100 to 200 feet lag on that, I would imagine. There's no medical there, but Delta have a base here as well, don't they? So, you know, I mean, I don't know, it just might make things easier for them. We'll have to see anyway. Down to 150 knots. Oh, it is #1 worldwide. Chunky saying it's just come over his house. Their house looks and sounds just fine. Yeah, I don't think it's technical, but it may be a cabin pressure related issue or something. You just don't know. It could be a multitude of things. I'm surprised that you know, that the pilots wouldn't say, can we have a medical vehicle to greet us. It could be the toilet's broken, man. A Delta 209, an eventful flight number, it seems, had an engine blow up in February 23 and a drunken pilot arrested in July 23. Wow, this is the one with the drunken pilot. Got a bit of a, oh dear. It's a 763. It could be, man. She's got vertical shark clips, hasn't she? It's just a long-range jet. Squirrel, not pressure related. this fuel has still got enough fuel to run all the way across the Atlantic, folks, and then some. So she's quite heavy, and they have done a fantastic job there. Look at that. Step on those reversers, mate. One of my favourite airlines. There we go. She's in, folks. Another 30 minutes, GP. What have we got? We go another 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, indeed, great landing with the weight. I'm looking down there, and I'm not seeing any emergency vehicles, folks. So back to the action. I will keep an eye on her. Stephen Billings, butter for the pilot, yeah, indeed. Matt Cat Lady, Aidan Campbell. Indeed, Aidan. Jules Harris, Craig Russell, Virgin Atlantic 351,000. That was taken off for MCO. Yeah, there we go. Tell you what, she's hanging for a bit, mate. She's not taxiing yet, not moving yet. The old 7.6. Yeah, let's run for that. Okay, close out, folks. China Southern A350 is our closeout. Yeah, just keep an eye on this. Have they got maybe a? It may be they're just waiting for taxi instructions, because you know they need a gate that has not been booked, and it's like, you know. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but we're full. Oh, cracked windscreen we're hearing. Okay. Oh, it's a shame. If I'd have known that, I would have got close up of the screen. It may be a very slight crack, and that's loss of pressure, potentially. So it is a technical issue, as I... so that's a fiver you owe me, Jilly. You said I'd bet a fiver either way. Oh, 50p, all right, okay. Keep it, mate, keep it. Buy the cat some munchies. Caris Yates. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, how can you win then? That's why I don't gamble, mate, because I just got no clue whatsoever. Caris Yates, did I give you a shout out? Brand new channel member. Welcome, Caris. Lovely to see you. Jeffrey Phillips, a Virgin aircraft diverted back to Heathrow last week with a cracked windshield. It turned back over Iceland. Yeah, 767 maintenance facility. Guess who's got one here? Dum, dum, dum. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I thought you said everyone was saying it. Okay. Craig Russell, Qatar, Boeing 777 from Doha, 20 minutes out, thank you. So it is a cracked windscreen we're hearing. So that'll be a panel that they'll have to replace. And like we saw the other day, Jason Wilkerson is a brand new channel member. Welcome, Jason. And Eddie McKeevan, Meekan, I'll try again. Sorry, Eddie. He's gifted a membership. Thank you, Eddie. Really appreciate it. If you look at that 777 that we caught the other day with Saudi Arabian Airlines, the Retrojet, that had a replacement windscreen. See it quite often. In fact, we saw an example of a replacement windscreen panel. They don't have to replace the whole windscreen. The windscreen of an aeroplane is in different segments. Let's have a little look at that A350 as an example. As you can see, different segments there. A framework, obviously, and then the different segments. So if the pilot's windscreen, for example, has been hit by a smooth criminal, hit by a bird or whatever it may be a result of a bird strike. Imagine it probably was. Unless there was a fracture there that they didn't see, and then it became apparent when they were up at altitude. Who knows? Who knows? Raskas. Paul Skilling, 1755 China Southern A350. I heard that. I flipping heard that, mate. I heard it go. Tell you what, mate. 617 Squadron would have been proud of that. Sign that pigeon up. This is the RAF. DC-3 circling over Haverhill, Carl Roller saying. Ooh, would love to see that. Oh, I say. Anyone got Delta 209 on radar? Is she still on radar? Oh, no, that's kind of gone. Wow. Nice. ATR. I don't know if it's a 72 or 42. ATR on approach. Gordon Freeman, 767 windshield just ordered on Amazon. Now you know that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Really? Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's just a ridiculous thing to say. Mike Hall just watched the DC-6 at the Midlands Air Festival. Wow. He says that it was impressive because they throw it around. Somebody said it was in the Mac, it did the Mac loop or something. Did somebody say that? They must have had a camera crew up there to video that, because you don't want to miss that, do you? Andrew, thank you. It's off radar now. Raskas in from Dundee. It's Logan Air. Yeah. There's somebody else asking what camera we're using, Jilly. Now watch the props go into reverse, but they don't go into reverse, they change the pitch angle of the prop itself. Very clever system. It's like the closing of the doors and the sliding of the sleeves or whatever it is on the big jetliners. Obviously this is a fanned turbo prop. And there they go. Love the sound of a turbo prop, man. LA girls, sleek design with efficient performance. PAV, static blades v frame rate. Yeah, it's kind of what we're talking about now. Jim A400M flying over Buckinghamshire. Oh, good for me. Aidan Campbell, the camera's such a bargain. Yeah, the policeman asked me earlier on what camera he uses. He's into filming and stuff like that, isn't he? He was amazed that it was such a small camera that produces such an unbelievable, you know, you don't need a great big old thing, heavy and clunky, and only use one bleeding button and that's it. Hell flipping Nora. Check domains, check domains. Les Donaldson, good afternoon. VX1 Mark Atkins, 450 par nits. Don't need the F1 either, folks. Don't get the fancy one with the eye, the thingy, you know, the viewfinder. You don't need any of that, because who uses a viewfinder these days apart from? Oh, look at that course change, man. Look at that, isn't that lovely? That. Yeah, really? Is there? Is it? Does it? What? Eh? Yeah. So he's sort of like, that guy's sort of like over the channel or something like that, and heading to Northern Europe, I believe. Where's he going? Could be going to Amsterdam, could be going... Legend Freddie Laker, been plenty of tyre smoke today. Maybe not. Yeah, he's far enough to be... It's a cruiser, mate. It's a cruiser. It's a cruiser. It's a BizJet, is it? Oh. Stansted. Out of Stansted. Is that only 23,000 feet? Blimey, O'Reilly. Les Donaldson's just seen that he's got his red star. Dave Bourne. If the jets take a landing that's heavier than predefined threshold, then the maintenance crew will get a notification within a few minutes of landing that check that their gears need checking before next departure. Wow. But what do you check? Do you check pressures, hydraulic pressures, tyre pressures, all that kind of thing? Because I mean, other than inspecting it for sort of like, you know, damage in terms of, you know, bent things, you're not going to get that, are you? I mean, you might get, you know, there could potentially be a hairline crack, but that would need deep inspection, just a visual inspection. But that's interesting because that makes perfect sense, because that makes realise what's happening when you see these guys out on the apron inspecting aircraft that are on the that are at gate. See it quite a lot. Okay, might have a start up here from this United jet, but I think it might be Pratt & Whitney powered. If that's the case, you won't really hear a start up. Bless you, Dexter. Start up number 2. No, I can hear you. What's going on? Oh, what happened there? I didn't do anything, Julia. I did absolutely nothing. Hello? What my Can you hear me? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, because it's gone to the other. Oh, for God's sake. It cut to the other headset. Yeah, all right. I'll turn it off. Exactly. Oh! Because I've got that headset and I've got the earpiece and I'm wearing two headsets. Oh my God. Okay, sorry about that. Right. ALS 2 new, disconnected. Can you hear me, Jilly? Yes. Oh, okay. God's sake. Right, what we got then? Yeah, it's been a very long day. Wow, man. So you picked me up at 5:30. That's I got up at 4:30. So that's 13 hours. Wow. Yes. Yes, very, very long day. Well, I've remained reasonably dehydrated for the day. Jez White, amazing. The Qantas Perth to Heathrow left Perth 6 hours ago. Still 10 hours to go. Oh. No. So here's the E2, folks. No, I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I hope I sleep well tonight. I've got to get up again tomorrow morning at 4 o'clock. Oh, no, it's not an E2. Sorry, it's a Stocker, isn't it? No, it is an E2. No, it's not. It is. No, it's not an E2. This is an E1. No, it's a 190, isn't it? See for the size of the engines. So I need someone to build me. Got any carpenters in the house? Could probably do it myself. It's like building a... Bless you, Dexter! Is that 2 KLMs on the bounce, is it? No, this is... No, this is the... Do you know where you're going to? Do you like things in life is going? Dad, got no idea where he's going, this fella. No, it's British Airways future plane. A320neo, of course. It is the future jet, whatever they call it. We call it Bluebird. Our most important journey yet. Oh yeah, what's that? I don't know, we haven't completed that bit yet. Okay. Kind of get it, but I don't know, you know, you need something that's sort of like catchy or like, you know, Target green or something like that. It's probably a toilet cleaner or something, isn't it? Reese Graham's daughter Tia has just started watching and loves it. There you go. A new recruit to the Big Jet TV community, which is just constantly we're getting... Oh, here we go, listen to this. Vortex. Nice. Yeah, I do like that one world livery with Qatar. Almost got like a physician's look about it. Got a white coat on, and you know. But the 350 is also a beautiful. I would love Qatar to do a 381 world livery. That would look special, man. That would look so special. All white fuselage, just the Qatar livery on the tail and the Qatar livery on the winglets. You can have that one on me. Oh, Shaq doesn't like the one world livery. I like it because it's unique and it's clean. It's different than the Qatar livery, isn't it? Than the full body livery. But there's still people around who say those things, Shilly. This isn't live. Brilliant. Shut up. Do one, son. Yeah, you know. Go and watch someone else, mate. See, I am live. I am live, mate. See, telling you to sod off. Hey, hey. Burke. Oh, that's a shame. Well, he can hear me, can't he? Yeah, there you go. Raskas, nice noise. LA girl, thank you. 13-hour streaming marathon. Well, it hasn't been 13 hours, has it? I mean, how much have we done? We did 3 hours first thing, another 3 hours, and now so it's gonna be about 9 hours, and it's something like that. I don't know, but oh, say it back, Dad. I was looking at something else. I'm looking over there. That beautiful 350, man. In for surgery. Minor surgery on his engine. He's got a poorly engine. You're right, son. Might put that in the, there's the engine testing blast wall, as you can see there. Steve Ashton's gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Steve. So, about 5 more minutes should be for the 350, is it, Chile? And then we're Squirrel. It's gifted a membership. Thank you, Squirrel. Before I go, folks, I just want to say, obviously, thank you so much for joining us today. I know some people have only joined in on the second stream, third stream, or whatever it was, but obviously we have had 3 parts today, so you can, of course, scroll back and watch those later on or at your leisure. But it has been great. Thank you so much. Again, I will not be here on Wednesday for the midweek show. I'm away playing golf. So I will, I think we're going to play something out, Jilly. It's entirely up to you, mate. I mean, you know, if you, yeah, I know. But, you know, if you just want to relax in the garden and all that, I mean, because you got to remember, folks, that if we play something out, Jilly has to moderate and sit there and watch the whole thing to make sure, not that you behave, but other Burks like that idiot just now don't come in, because otherwise people who don't watch their chat and moderate it properly end up with just either spammers, idiots, or just millions of blue spanners all nattering to each other, so the real people don't get a word in edgeways. So just appreciate the fact that Jilly has to sit there and moderate. She can't go out and like lie down on the lounger in the garden or something, you know. Exactly, and we will have chat on as well, folks, because I know what happens when they play bleeding football over whatever I want to watch, or something like that. So you know, if you're like me and you're into routine and you want to tune in on Wednesday, then of course think of me, please. Wish me luck. All to give me the best luck in the world, so I can come back next week and go, we won! I won all my 3 matches. Okay, this time next week, folks, just remember I said that. Yeah. I've told them I've resigned. That's it. I'm never going back. Not had enough of it. Don't care. Not interested. No, I want to come back with a smile on my face, all happy and gay. And ready for everything to happen again on Sunday. Just looking for that. There is one there somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, I like the routine as well, mate. I mean, yeah, I'll still be looking up in the skies. Watching not a lot of don't get a lot of international traffic over Spain, do you? Really? Not a lot. No, not really. That's why it's like a bit, skies are a bit empty, you know. Thanks, Frank. Oh man, it's a beautiful shot, man. Oh yeah, cool, blimey, yeah. You do. Oh man, she's so far above me that I can't. Oh, there she is. Yeah, you and Trish moderated, last year, didn't you? You know, we have got moderators, folks, but yeah, that's very true. Yeah. But well, yeah, but you're still moderating the chat, but you're doing less work because you're not having to. Yeah, you don't have to watch the all of that stuff. It's just one feed, innit? You're just playing it out, and that'll be effortless. Really, it's just a case of watching it with everyone. Yeah, watch it, man. Watch it. Yeah, thanks, folks. No, we're set in our ways. We've got a lovely small number of moderators who are not here all the time, but they pop in and out, and we're just lucky we've got them, really. That's the problem, I've got to be honest with you. The trouble with a lot of channels, and I'm not specifically focusing on aviation channels here, but I'm just saying channels, the reason why they struggle so much is they've got too many moderators who end up just saying hello to each other or chatting to each other about what they're having for dinner tonight, and don't let the real people who are the paying members get a word in edgeways, or potential members, if you see what I mean. Somebody said last week, wow, I'm new to your channel, but I'm amazed I'm going to become a member because I've never seen a channel with so many green notifications, which basically means members, on the feed. outpacing the subscribers, because it is subscriber only chat that we have on, and all of course my channel members are highlighted here in green, so I'm able to filter those out as well. I do from time to time, as you know, read out the odd subscriber comment, because they're good. I'm always up for good quality chat. This is it. This is the call out GP1 behind this. And then we've got to go, folks, because I've got to get my stuff together. He said something else then. Get my stuff together, yeah. Rasgas, that 320 from Barcelona. Miles high, thank you. Oh, I'll be in bed early tonight, mate. 8 o'clock last night. 8 o'clock. Well, birds were singing and tweeting, and the cat was like, "Where are you going?" Going upstairs to bed, mate. Oh, all right, then I'll just sit here and watch the birds out of the. Thank you, everybody, for your kind wishes. Really appreciate it. Finishing on the plastic fantastic. Robbie 747's a brand new member. Robbie, sorry mate, we're just about to finish. I hope he's been watching and he's just become a member, but thanks Robbie. As is Robbie 747 as well. Hope you caught the 747 landing earlier. Going to be putting out a little post about those 747s that we caught on Friday and today with Cathay Pacific. Thanks, folks. Right. What happened? What? You got to... Oh yeah, no, that's the thing, isn't it? It's just a funny old. Yeah, it's that feed into there is just quite. Thanks, folks. Robbie, sorry, he's just joined. Robbie 747. But John OCC as well. I didn't shout you out, Jono. Thank you to everybody who's been watching today. We had well over, I think, 5,000 at one stage. Was it, Jilly? I don't know, whatever. But thank you to everybody for watching. We really appreciate your company. Have a good week. And Jilly will look after you on Wednesday, and I will see you back here next Sunday. Please wish me luck. Please wish me luck. Keep your head still, Jerry. That's the key. See you later. Bye-bye.